An engineering company could be facing criminal charges for a deadly explosion and fire at a factory in Tuas last year. An inquiry committee has found that the incident was mainly caused by the company's failure to ensure that a mixer machine was used safely. It recommends that criminal proceedings be brought against Stars Engrg, as well as its director and production manager. The Attorney General's Chambers is now looking into the matter. The report says there were numerous warning signs such as oil leaks and fires, indicating that the machine was not functioning correctly. However, it says Stars Engrg did not properly investigate these incidents. The committee is also of the view that when the mixer machine exploded, it ignited combustible powders that had accumulated at the workplace. This then led to flash fires. 3 workers died and 7 were injured in the blast. The Manpower Ministry gave an update on the injured workers.
Out of the 5 injured workers employed by Stars Engrg, 2 of them have returned to their home countries after collecting their compensation. The remaining 3 workers are still residing at Stars Engrg dormitory. The claims for the 2 of them have been processed and are pending insurance payouts. And the last worker's claim is pending final assessment by the medical board. In the meantime, their living and medical expenses are being paid for by Stars Engrg.
Measures to ensure safer use of machinery and proper management of the hazards of combustible dust. The government has accepted these recommendations from an inquiry committee given the task of looking into this fatal Tuas blast. It hopes to roll out the measures by next year. The committee's first recommendation is for buyers of industrial equipment to certify their purchases according to an industry safety standard. However, the report points out that the standard, which was launched in 2008, is dated and should be revised.
Just to cite an example, 3D printing. So 3D printing, it involves in more automation, more robotic, and you can literally print anything out of metal, out of wood, out of plastic. So as 3D printing comes into, basically it's already quite commercialized. So printing all these little samples and things like that would create, fine dust as well. So that is where I think there's a gap that we can, we look into newer technology that can be also covered.
The report also suggests amending legislation to expand the duties of manufacturers and suppliers to ensure the safe use of a broader class of machines, such as those powered by mechanical or electrical energy. This means that such equipment will also be subject to more rigorous scrutiny over its installation or modification. Or to better manage combustible dust, it recommends suppliers include a label explicitly warning buyers of this hazard. Companies should also notify landlords and authorities if they are handling a substantial amount of combustible dust.